Milwaukee has the best brats in the world. They're bratlicious.
Bratwursts date back to 14th century Nuremberg, Germany, where farmers would make fatty sausages spiced with marjoram in the morning and eat them by noon before they'd spoil. These savory pork sausages are popular here in America thanks to Milwaukee's German immigrants. In the city's old-fashioned West Town, family-owned Musingers is the city's oldest, greatest temple of sausage.
All right, I'll get that for you.
Thank you very much.
They've been American wurstmachers for 135 years. Fourth-generation owner Fritz Musinger started working in the casing room as a teenager.
My great-grandfather founded the business in 1880, and it's evolved from just being a sausage shop in a neighborhood to a manufacturing facility that ships product to specialty stores all across the country.
Musingers makes close to 200,000 sausages each week, with 130 varieties ranging from zesty beef summer sausage to earthy blood sausage and distinctive European meats. To make Musinger's signature pork brat, start with the right cuts. 450 pounds of pork shoulder, ham, and loin are ground and seasoned. Those special spices are Fritz's great-grandfather's exact recipe. Dry ice is added next.
During the chopping process, there are knives rotating, and we don't want the meat to warm up. So we add dry ice to keep the chop under 30 degrees.
The meat is loaded into a stuffing machine. It pulls the pork mix through a second grinder to give the meat extra definition. Pork links are shot rapid fire into natural hog casings. Just like that, 2,000 beautiful brats roll down the conveyor belt for inspection, packaging, and eventually hot grills everywhere.
So then we'll take one of those in the bratwurst.
Okay.
This is an institution in Milwaukee. Everybody knows Musinger. Their brats have traveled around the world.
I remember coming here as a kid with my granny and ordering food and getting your own sausage when you were done. It was a big thing when you were a kid.
Musinger's bratwursts are shipped all over America. But nobody gets them faster than the Milwaukee Brat House, grilling them up hot and fresh right across the street.
The Milwaukee Dogs? People from Milwaukee know their brats. They know their cheese, they know their beer. And this is a spot they can get it all.
For the past 7 years, the Milwaukee Brat House has been slinging up Wisconsin's signature licks. Even President Obama stopped by to taste their Musinger pork brat. Chef Craig Mastelier keeps it simple in the tiny kitchen.
We're cooking a lot of brats all day and all night.
In typical fashion, Craig slow cooks his sausages in Milwaukee's finest.
We'll start out with some garlic, about 2 teaspoons, about 2 raw onions already chopped up, ready to go. And then some fresh bratwurst from Musinger across the street.
It barely simmers for 2 hours. Now, chopped up.
Okay.
2 minutes for that perfect char, and this brat goes inside a toasty pretzel bun.
So this is the finished product, our Milwaukee bratwurst.
Perfect, crunchy,
Oh boy. Continue.
Milwaukee's fan favorites aren't just found sizzling on the grill. They're melted in a sweet cone, the most coveted dessert in America's heartland. And don't call it ice cream.
So whoever's watching this stream, please comment if you're watching.
really make his mark.
Join Don Wildman to what's the truth behind these bizarre reports as he uncovers surprising answers.
This rescue was the first of its kind and a day that history will remember forever.
Because I will read your comments no matter what. So yeah, please comment.
Friday at 9, only on Travel Channel. There are conductors, and then
Okay,
there
here
are
it is.
maestros. leads with confidence. Exactly. Inspiration. At GMC, we're in
Darn it, man.
precision. It's that kind of performance that deserves a standing ovation. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the GMC Acadia. The next generation SUV has arrived. Deserves a standing ovation.
Introducing Cheetos Chicken Fries. Chicken on the inside, dangerously cheesy on the outside. Only at Burger King.
Putting off vehicle maintenance? We've got you covered. The highly trained technicians at Jiffy Lube do more than just oil changes. We also exchange transmission fluid, rotate tires, and more. All in a jiffy.
The Chase Freedom Unlimited card earns you unlimited 1.5% cash back on everything you buy. That's 1.5% cash back on whatever these billboards are selling. What are they selling? The products not so subtly placed in this movie. 1.5% cash back. Unlimited 1.5% cash back on everything you buy. That's 1.5% cash back is unlimited. And you can spend it on anything. Like whatever the next ad is about. Get the Chase Freedom Unlimited card.
Celebrity endorsements are the worst.
If you have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, isn't it time to let the real you shine through? Introducing Otezla, a Premolast. Otezla is not an injection or a cream. It's a pill that treats plaque psoriasis differently. With Otezla, 75% clearer skin is achievable after just 4 months, with reduced redness, thickness, and scaliness of plaques. And the Otezla prescribing information has no requirement for routine lab monitoring. Don't take Otezla if you're allergic to any of its ingredients. Otezla may increase the risk of depression. Tell your doctor if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts, or if these feelings develop. Some people taking Otezla reported weight loss. Your doctor should monitor your weight and may stop treatment. Side effects may include diarrhea, nausea, upper respiratory tract infection, and headache. Tell your doctor about all the medicines you take and if you're pregnant or planning to be. Ask your dermatologist about Otezla today. Otezla. Show more of you.
In Milwaukee, Wisconsin, dairy is the way and the life, and its patron saint is frozen custard. Not to be confused with ice cream, frozen custard is made by slow-churning ice cream batter mixed with tempered egg yolks. The yolks give the milk, sugar, and butter fat a satiny, dense body and creamy finish. Unofficially known as the custard capital of the world, Milwaukeeans can't stop singing their hometown creation's sweet praises. Is it Leon's or Kopp's? Who's got the best stuff? Depends on who you ask.
Ooh, that is good. Yeah. It's a little bit more milky, and it's got another texture to it. Custard is definitely better than ice cream. It's very smooth, creamy, lots of flavor.
In the summer of 1919, frozen custard was invented in New York City by the brothers Archie and Elton Core. Coney Island beachgoers got a cone for a nickel, and it's believed they sold nearly 18,000 that first weekend. An instant success, the velvety delight eventually made its way to the 1933 World's Fair in Chicago. It migrated north to Milwaukee, largely due to the state's bounty of ice, cream, and eggs, earning this city its custard crown. Just outside Milwaukee, in the quiet suburb of Greenfield, is Kopp's Frozen Custard.
So right now, if you're watching, sorry, I'm just trying to do something real quick. I'm trying to set up stuff, so.
Started scooping custard when he was 16 years old. 33 years later, he's now the manager.
Take a lot of pride in the fact that we do things extremely well. We have a simple menu and really the best frozen custard in the world.
So.
Kopp's goes through 150 gallons of custard each day. And with over 400 different flavors, they've got their technique down pat. Today's flavor of the day is Bark in the Dark, a chocolate custard mixed with chocolate sauce and almonds. Jeff starts by adding Kopp's Swiss chocolate custard and a creme de cacao paste.
We need to add it in slowly, otherwise it'll harden when it hits the cold mix, and it'll turn into like candy bar chocolate.
The big guns come out next. A giant immersion blender ensures a silky smooth consistency. The mix is added to the custard can. Then chocolate sauce and creme de cacao flavoring are whipped in.
And we'll blend that in, and that's ready to be run.
The custard is added to the metallic hopper, which churns for 5 minutes, barely letting in any air, helping Kopp's custard keep its famously dense texture.
We're going to add in the chocolate sauce, and then we're going to add in the chocolate almond bark. Mix that in a little bit. The bark in the dark is ready. Let's scoop one.
Very chocolatey, rich, and I like the crunchiness as well.
The chocolate is very good. It's incredibly crunchy and smooth.
I think this place means a lot to Milwaukeeans, especially when spring hits. I think everybody sort of sees us as a landmark in the Milwaukee area.
If your jeans aren't too tight already, head on over to Solly's Grill, a classic Midwestern diner for Wisconsin-style comfort food at its best. The Butter Burger. A juicy 1/3 pound sirloin patty topped with sweet and creamy Wisconsin butter and stewed onions. This cult classic is a national wonder.
They're consistent, they're delicious, they're fresh. We always call them a 3-napkin burger because the butter flows so freely here. They're delicious.
Sandwiched between swanky North Shore suburbs and working-class city neighborhoods, Solly's has remained a local landmark for 75 years.
Are you enjoying it? Yeah. Good, good.
This no-frills, family-run, 24-seat diner is the birthplace of Wisconsin's infamous Butter Burger. Second-generation owner Glenn Fever knows firsthand the start.
At Solly's, we say food must be cooked with lots of love and lots of butter.
Solly's goes through almost 150 pounds of real Wisconsin butter each week. Glenn starts by chopping yellow onions. They're sautéed with Solly's original seasonings for over an hour. Next, he throws a 100% sirloin patty on the flat top. Quick flip, a dollop of onion.
Squeeze a lot of onion, melt the butter, makes the hamburger taste better.
And this burger can be finished with a healthy swab of soft, room temperature butter.
Oh, your nice Wisconsin sweet, hot, melting butter.
I love butter, I love cheese, and I love hamburgers, so it's a perfect blend of each.
Every couple of weeks, you need a Solly's for dinner. Nowhere else you can get that.
Wisconsinites do more with their beef than simply buttering it. One sweet and sour dish has stolen locals' hearts for the past 113 years.
It's not just a car. It's your daily retreat. Go ahead. Spoil yourself. With the S and the S hybrid, this is the pursuit of perfection.
There are two kinds of people in this world, the haves and the have-dones. Haves, have-dones. At Groupon, we call it the have-dones, for they know what they've done, they will always have. Discover and save thousands of experiences at Groupon. If you're going to own something, own the experience. Groupon.
Experience the thrill of the life tires have spoken. Because the ultimate expression of power is control. This is the pursuit of perfection.
This is the last place you'd expect us to talk about staying connected with state-of-the-art technology. Or wow you with a massive touchscreen. Then again, you probably didn't think you'd need your survival skills back on the road either. Jeep Cherokee, conquer all the world's most challenging places, celebrating 75 years of the most awarded SUV lineup ever. Or get 20% off MSRP cash allowance for an average of $7,600 in savings on select Cherokee Trailhawk models and dealer stock. It looked like just a car driving down the road, but the Camry is so much more. It's the product of over $1 million now. Research and development to enhance its cutting-edge features. We worry about every single detail, so by the time
Oh god, it's so hard. Freaking trying to do this. It's so freaking hard. God. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Run. Run, run, no. Don't go over there. Should have lost him. Whatever.
Toyota, let's go places.
See to the experts, because no one knows better than the right. I want to know something fun that people don't ordinarily do.
Go, go, go.
All the Ranger Simmers driven by food.
Go.
Tomorrow at 9 on Travel Channel.
Nowhere exemplifies Milwaukee's German heritage more than historic Old World 3rd Street. In the midst of all the polka music and beer gardens, you'll find one of America's oldest continuously operating restaurants, serving traditional dishes invoking memories of Wisconsin's European roots. Sauerbraten, a braised beef that marinates in spices and vinegar for 10 days, giving this pot-roasted meat its signature tangy taste.
Sauerbraten is more than good.
It's both salty and sweet, and it's just wonderful, and it's cooked.
I just gotta block him somehow.
From the German, Sauerbraten translates to sour roast, and it's proudly hailed
Maybe
as
I can come onto the thingy.
Originally made with horse meat, historians trace the dish back
Okay, I gotta shoot that guy like a little bit, then to get them distracted so I can get over there.
You can still taste that history in Milwaukee's Old West Town.
Okay, there, no, they'll turn around. Right, yeah. Turn in.
Restaurant is like stepping back in time to Old World Bavaria. The family-owned
Now they're going over there. Good.
German recipe since 19.
I did. Go through
To
this.
make the Sauerbraten, head chef Lucas Webster prepares the marinade by combining red wine vinegar, kosher salt, sugar, and pickling
Now
spice.
I gotta climb on.
Sirloin ball-tip beef is added and rolled into the cooler
Now.
to rest for 10 days.
The next process to the salad,
Did you see me?
we're going to brown the meat. We have to get this pan screaming hot. We want to get a nice sear on it so all those juices and everything stay inside. Now I'm going to add the marinade. That is marinated for 10 days.
Into the oven at 350 degrees, the Sauerbraten will
Look,
roast
this
for an hour
way.
and a half. During this time, Lucas
Oh,
starts a
past
ginger snap
that.
sauce. The restaurant's
Over
one
here.
concession to some modern improvisation. Leeks, celery, and carrots
She's
swept in
surviving.
corn oil. Then parsley and bay leaves are added.
Oh, this one fucked though.
In goes 2 gallons of Sauerbraten marinade, along with ginger snap cookies that have been doused in red wine vinegar overnight. And finally, sugar. The sauce simmers for 30 minutes until it's thickened. Homemade smoked pork, Wiener Schnitzel, and potato dumplings round out the German sampling. The belle of the ball, Sauerbraten, always steals the show.
Oh, it looks nice and juicy. Cooked perfectly.
A heaping ladle of ginger snap sauce, sour cream, and toasted almonds would make any German grandmother proud.
Okay, so I cannot kill the guys. Okay, now I know that.
It's almost like a dessert in a way. It's like a dinner and a dessert at the same time.
I was in Germany, maybe it was like 10 years ago, and this tastes just like how I remember it.
It's the classic Milwaukee German restaurant. I'm not a foodie, but you don't need to be. So understand this is
Run. Now the shirt looking.
Milwaukee's roots are undeniably solid, and the culture
Go there. Gonna have fun. This guy here. Gonna start shooting him. He dies.
recipes for generations.
Damn it.
Serving up heart and soul,
Detected by the.
sometimes with a side of something cheesy. Don't underestimate or overlook Milwaukee. This is a big league city that doesn't feel the need to brag. But it's hip, cool, and happening. Proving slow and steady always wins the race. The Italian Italian island of Sicily is a crown jewel of the Mediterranean, with a spectacular landscape that's both beautiful and bountiful.
Start looking around, start looking around. Yeah, look at that.
Right here.
When you're eating it, you get to experience what a typical Sicilian dish
Go, go,
is.
go, go, go,
It's
go,
home to
go.
some of the world's favorite Italian exports.
Go.
Pizza, pasta, cannoli. Sicilians don't need to worship foods of past generations. It's all part of the
He didn't go. He didn't go.
This is the original. These are the unique foods that define a location. And the legendary
See him?
pleasures
You
we'll
shoot him.
travel halfway around the world to eat. I'm
Only
Andrew
one
Zimmer.
went for some
This is
reason.
Sicily, another delicious destination. Sicily is a mountainous island rising up out of the sea, just off the toe of Italy's boot.
I suck.
For the last 150 years, it's been a part of Italy, but for thousands of years before that, the island attracted conquerors and colonists from every corner of the Mediterranean. People here are proud of doing things in the uniquely Sicilian way. Palermo is a city where people still cook at home with fresh ingredients bought each day at a neighborhood market. Palermo has some great restaurants, but that's a relatively recent development. Traditionally, restaurants here were just for travelers because what restaurant could compete with Mama's home cooking? That's why some of the most iconic food here is street food. The locals only need to grab a little something to tie
Okay, go, 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 go.
The street food is very famous, very important in Sicily.
Arm it. Tell people run for it, run for it, run for it, run for it.
Foods is arancini. It looks like an orange, and that's what the name means, but it's really cooked rice, rolled in breadcrumbs, sometimes stuffed, and always fried. Gabriele Dianotti and his family are vendors selling groceries and street foods in the Capo Market in the northwest corner of the historic city center. The market brings them regular customers and provides simple but superb ingredients for making food like arancini.
Rice, carrots, onions, butter, green peas.
The rice is Roma, a sticky short grain variety soda that will clump together nicely when it's cooked. While the rice cooks in one pot, saffron, one of the most expensive seasonings on the planet, is often left out of modern versions of the dish. But not here. Just a pinch of it imparts its signature golden color and aroma.
I use the saffron because my mom teach me like this.
Gabriella is running the business now, but his mom is never far away from the stove.
That's me a little bit more sea salt in the bowl.
When all of the ingredients are cooked, each arancini is assembled by hand. First, the rice is cooled, then rolled into a ball.
And then with your finger, just open the balls. And then just a spoon of the meat inside. Just close it.
Making even Palermo's simplest street food demands years of practice to perfect. When Gabriella's mom steps in to help, you're seeing a master at work. The final touch is a light dusting of breadcrumbs. Then it's fried in olive oil just long enough to make a crisp shell without overcooking the ingredients inside.
I touch, and when it's crunchy, it's already. Now the rice ball is already.
Arancini are a full meal you can literally hold.
See.
La frittura deve essere la prima cosa.
The frying is the first thing. It's the most important thing. The arancini must be compact and crispy.
Oh, God.
The rice must be well cooked.
Damn it! I was so close.
Even with its street food, Sicilian cooking is home cooking with a strong taste of comfort.
The goodness is in its simplicity, because we have a rice and a meat that go well together, and the frying is golden and very crispy, and that makes it particularly tasty.
This for me is the best arancini. My mom teach me like this, I want to teach everybody like this.
Start looking around.
Sicilians like their street food to eat like a meal. Simple, but superb. Another meal in the
Yeah, just trying to go at the same time. Oh,
similar
shit.
ingredients is panino con panella
Gotta
e
go.
crocchè. It's a sandwich filled with fried street foods.
It needs to be eaten with an empty stomach because it is something that will fill you up.
Okay, go
This is
here.
working people's food. A good place to find it is on the
Hi.
sidewalks of Calsa, one of Palermo's most rugged neighborhoods, still pockmarked from the Allied bombing during World War II. On the square of St. Teresa's Church, the Scarpacci family's been selling street food here for 4 generations. At Friggitoria Chiluzzo, Salvatore Scarpacci works with his father Francesco to prepare the fillings for each day's sandwiches. Croquet or fried potato croquettes, panelle or chickpea fritters. They're both street food favorites all on their own. Put them together in a sandwich, and they become a meal.
What we are about to make is croquet.
The croquet starts with boiled potatoes, smashed and extruded as coils of mashed potato. The mash is seasoned with salt, pepper, parsley, and a dusting of mint before it's hand-rolled into little balls. The difference is mostly about the mint, because not everyone, almost no one anymore, uses mint. We started with mint, and we will continue doing it this way. The second ingredient, panelle, starts with flour made from chickpeas. Salvatore combines it with water and cooks it until it forms a porridge-like dough. The chickpea flour is mildly sweet and nutty, so a little salt and parsley is the only seasoning needed. It's portioned onto plates to cool and set. The circles of dough are cut in half and dropped into the fryer at low heat. The croquet are cooked quickly at a high temperature, ensuring the fragile potato hold their shape and don't fall apart. Sure, you can eat panelle and croquet separately, but together, on fresh bread, it's something special.
Do you have to wait till he goes and start shooting?
And maybe because I love potatoes. It is probably because of that, and also because of the seasonings.
When you eat panelle, you know you're eating it. You can't compare it to anything else. Panelle is panelle.
It's a very delicate sandwich. You can find it everywhere in Palermo.
I need to try the Swiss one.
Croquet represents an ancient tradition of the city of Palermo. I've eaten this sandwich since I was a little girl.
Every corner of Sicily gives its own special twist to traditional foods, including a pizza with super thin layers of sauce on a super thick crust. And pastry, where the more cracks and
I only use my
the
piston.
better it tastes.
Only my piston. Because it's silent. Okay, my only piston. That's the only thing I can use.
Americans are buying more and more of everything online. And so many businesses rely on the United States Postal Service to get it there. Because when you ship
Mother God, dang it.
it becomes our business. That's why we make more e-commerce deliveries to homes than anyone else in the country. The United States Postal Service. Priority, you.
You're not taking these.
Hey, you're not taking those. Whoa, you're not taking that.
You're not taking that.
You're not taking that.
You're not taking that.
I'm taking the silver.
Even when we're not there to keep them safe, our Subaru Outback will be.
Look, it's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
I did it. I joined eHarmony. Yeah, I can get my own dates.
How's that going?
So you need.
Stop waiting. Start communicating for free today.
Paul and Bongo march to a different beat. A very different beat. They break only for the 100% complete and balanced nutrition of Meow Mix cat food. No wonder it's the only one cats ask for by name.
This is the house of the passionate. This is the house of the brave. Of those who keep fighting. Who honor traditions. And this is the house of their beer. Casa Modelo. With the clean, crisp taste of Especial and the rich, smooth flavor of Negra. Quality beers, brewed for those who believe in better since 1925. Welcome to Casa Modelo.
I take 5 second DC each morning for my frequent heartburn.
Go, yeah.
Zero heartburn! Seco TC.
I'm so close.
Recommended frequent heartburn medicine for 10 straight years. 1 pill each morning, 24 hours. Zero heartburn.
There's a
Andrew takes a backseat to the experts because
that.
no one knows local fare better than the cab drivers.
I want to go do something fun that people don't ordinarily do.
All new Andrew Simmons, driven by food. Tomorrow at 9 on Travel Channel.
Just come for back.
Sicily is part of Italy, with especially close ties to the Italian city of Naples.
Right.
So it's no surprise to find people here making Neapolitan-style pizza with its round, thin crust. But in Palermo, people prefer their pizza thick and square. This is sfincione, which translates roughly as thick sponge. Its thick crust is topped by a thin layer of intensely flavored ingredients.
I prefer the thicker crust because the dough, in addition to being soft, goes well with the ingredients.
Sfincione was first created in or around Palermo back in the 16 or 1700s as a happy marriage between focaccia and the tomatoes that the Spanish brought to Sicily from their colonies in the New World. The most famous sfincione in town is on a narrow street just off the Piazza della Vittoria. Panificio Salvatore Graziano is named after the man who opened it more than half a century ago. Salvatore's son Francesco Graziano is in charge now.
The quality of the product is in the long time we allow it to rise. This allows the sfincione to become soft.
The dough starts out as a mix of flour, sugar, salt, and olive oil, leavened with yeast mixed in warm water. After it's thoroughly mixed, the dough rests and rises right in the mixing bowl for an hour. This is the first of 3 rises the dough will go through, contributing to that signature thick, spongy texture which sfincione takes its name from. The dough is divided into loaves, then it gets another rest. These wooden trays keep the dough at a constant temperature without the chill that comes with cold stuff.
Next, we put it in these wooden trays. We let it rest for about an hour. Then we put it through the sheeter.
Let's go! Once it's stretched into thick sheets, the dough goes into pans drenched with olive oil, giving the dough an exquisite crunchy crust. Now, it's ready for the sauce, made from just 4 simple ingredients:
onions, anchovy, fresh tomatoes, and extra virgin olive oil.
The ingredients are standard, but how Francesco combines them, balancing all the flavors while keeping them distinct, is a technique his family has never divulged. He sprinkles a layer of seasoned breadcrumbs on top of the sauce. And on top of that, Caciocavallo, a strong cow's milk cheese.
It's a strong flavor. This is the typical Sicilian cheese from Palermo, made from cow's milk, aged at least 12 months, because as it ages, it takes on more flavor.
More breadcrumbs, a layer of fresh oregano, and extra virgin olive oil made especially for this restaurant. Now this needs another hour's rest before it can finally go to the oven for 20 minutes at about 520 degrees.
I'll be looking over here, but I'll be looking over here.
It adds up to a 5 or 6 hour job getting each one of these pizzas ready to serve. Francesco cuts the pizza into its signature thick square pieces. It's traditional to use scissors instead of a knife for this spongy crust.
And truly, it represents all the smells and flavors of Sicily. Olive oil, oregano, and caciocavallo. They release a smell that is typically Sicilian, besides being very good.
I like it because, first of all, the pizza is very soft, and also because the ingredients are fresh, so it has a genuine flavor.
The sweetness of this pizza is similar to candy, but it is also salty. So you have a combination of salty and sweet.
The toppings are very good, particularly because of the cheese. It gives a very strong flavor.
Sfincione is Palermo's version of a classic Italian street food. This is a classic Italian dessert invented in this corner of Sicily. Cannoli, a fried pastry shell filled with sweetened ricotta cheese.
Cannoli are the best Sicilian sweets. They have a long tradition that goes back to when Sicily was ruled by the Arabs.
The name comes from a word meaning cane, as in sugar cane. The Arabs brought sugar cane to Sicily. They used it to sweeten the local cheese and to make a pastry by frying dough wrapped around the cane leaves. In the square dominated by San Domenico Church, you'll find Bar Lucchese, one of Sicily's many superb pastry shops. Carmelo Lucchese is the 3rd generation owner. He says the mark of a great cannoli is its shell.
The quality of a well-made cannolo comes from the dough and the fry. All these little bubbles that you can see on the outside of the cannolo shell.
The man putting the crunch into Bar Lucchese's cannoli is Angelo Falsone, a 40-year veteran of the pastry kitchen. It starts with a dough of flour, sugar, butter, salt, cocoa powder, eggs, vinegar, and wine. After the dough is mixed, it rests for an hour. Then it's transformed into the thin circles that will form the cannoli shells. Each shell is hand-rolled. Metal tubes have replaced cane reeds. After frying 10 minutes in sunflower oil, the shell is ready for its filling. Ricotta cheese, sweetened with a little sugar, and made creamier with a hand-cranked food mill and enhanced
This is when he goes over there.
Angelo hand
Yeah, so now he's gonna stay there. Now I can go back over here. There. Oh crap. Okay, now I can go back over here. There.
It's good because you can taste the crunch and the crumble of the shell, and you can taste the freshness of the ricotta cheese.
And if you think you can get a cannoli like this in the United States, think again.
Palermo is the original home of the cannoli. In Palermo, we have master pastry chefs, and they can offer the best interpretation of this typical pastry.
Not even Sicilians will try to argue they make the best pasta in Italy. But there's at least one pasta dish invented here that really can't taste the same if you try eating it anyplace else.
All across the country, there's a group of people who like to take outdoor activities to the extreme. They call themselves adrenaline junkies. And they
I forgot people.
Because adventure is meant to be shared.
Let me get you guys checked in.
For these adventurers, it's not just about the destination. It's about the connections made along the way and taking time to slow down.
Dang it.
ChoiceHotels.com.
God. Whoever's watching, feel free to comment if you want to care.
Let's go meet them soon.
God. Oh, they left. Okay.
On the phone! You're just a voice! Yeah, I'm good. Fast rewards? Let's book on Choice. This trip could really help us grow. Should I stay or should I go?
When it's time to go for business, book on ChoiceHotels.com and get a free night when you stay with us 2 times. Book direct at ChoiceHotels.com.
God damn. Like, it's really hard to do this because I don't know. It's really hard to freaking beat this. But I mean, I know a way to do it. It's just, yeah. So I gotta go over here, and then I gotta shoot this guy right here. And okay, shoot him. Okay. Now I'll just go back over here. Then I camp right here. Then wait till we go.
1.5% cash back on everything you buy. That's 1.5% cash back on whatever these billboards are selling.
You're not supposed to go that way.
What?
1.5% cash back.
Well, I'm just gonna go this way because I can. Go away. This is how I do, okay? This is my version how to do it.
Like whatever the next ad.
Right here?
Get the taste freedom unlimited.
Go.
Endorsements are the worst.
There. Here.
Need wiper blades?
That's smart.
What?
That's a smart way.
The highly trained technicians at
Yeah.
Jiffy Lube do more than just oil changes.
You just start shooting and then they hear the noises and then you can just go shoot. Like I keep on getting a viewer, then I don't, and then I do again. That's weird, right? Like I don't have a viewer and then I get a viewer and yeah, it's weird.
All new Expedition Unknown. Hunt for the Yeti Wednesday.
Oh man, dude. I don't know why they even make this club. Oh, what? Oh, they can see me. I'm right there. There's me.
Big win at home against Notre Dame. Get their season started. As you take a look at the last 5 drives for the Bucks.
Just nothing Oklahoma has done has worked. They've tried so many different things against this Urban Meyer offense. They've been in position but not been able to make plays. They've tried to down.
I love fish sticks. I love
Don't
putting
kill
fish
them.
sticks in my...
Nah, I know. I tried that before and I freaking lost. Oh. Watch what I do. You see the guy in the jacket? He comes over here. I just stay there, and I wait for him. Stand still. Bop him in the head. He bleeds. No. God. Crap. Gotta go. Hide behind the dumpster. There.
You should have took him down quietly.
Shoot him in the head, right?
No, don't shoot him. Run up to him and press circle.
Oh, what does that mean?
There's gonna be a takedown.
Oh! Illuminati confirmed. What, should I kill that lady over there?
No.
Why? What happened? Oh, then they're gonna detect you, right? Okay, go.
Gotta find that motherfucker.
Did you know that Carlos Mencia was found dead in his house this morning with fish sticks stuck down his open neck hole? Excuse me?
Go!
Get my jet ready. Looks like we got another inning to play.
Come on, go. No! Bruh.
Yeah, shotgun is too loud.
What?
Yeah, shotgun. That was way too loud. Yeah.
Oh, so that's why when I use a different gun, I get detected. I only can use my pistol because it's silent, right?
Yeah, you can use the actual silent tip pistol.
If it's a silent tip, then why do people hear me when I... Never mind. If it's silent, then how do they hear it? How do they hear it?
They hear the bulletin and stuff. That's disrespectful.
What?
Shooting him in the back of the head like that. Like, that's just so bogus.
Why?
And that's execution style. Like, you literally waited for him to get in that spot and then you blew his brains up.
The dropped calls and low call.
Well, that's how I do it.
I know it's funny, but
With Spectrum Business Voice, your company can stay connected with reliable business.
So I wait there, and then once he comes out, I go out there and press circle.
Business calling features, plus
right?
for your business with smart features like call
Okay.
simultaneous ring and more. Crystal clear service.
Oh wow.
Get Spectrum Business Voice for only $29.99 per month when bundled with internet.
To nail down a career as a 3D artist, we'll get you the right tools. Media Institute has been preparing people like you for successful media careers since 1969.
So I got 5 viewers. The heck?
Industry standard equipment and software.
I don't.
With award-winning instructors who know
What the heck?
business. And with curriculum that's focused on the skills you need. Media Institute.
I do not have 5 viewers.
Faster. Get
Do
started
I?
at mediainstitute.edu.
Soda. $10. Someone's gonna get fired.
Fired? Really?